Good afternoon, this is Simon Browning, and in this video I am going to demonstrate using TYPO3 how to add a new item to the footer menu without having to create a whole brand new page for it. Why we might want to do that? Well, maybe I want to have links in my footer menu to the tutorials page and the demonstrations page or any other page, or commonly we might want to link to the contact menu in the footer menu as well. So let's do that. To do this I need to log into the back end, and I'm already in the back end, so I'm just going to jump over to it here. And fairly common in the TYPO3 page trees is a section called foot menu, and it's in that section that would define the pages that exist in the footer menu. This is one way footer menus are done. They can be done other ways as well. Now, if I want to add a page to the foot menu, or a link to the foot menu, which is really what I want, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to click on the foot menu and I'm going to say, give me a new page. I'm going to say, give me a new page inside, which will place a page inside our footer menu. Now, I don't want it to be a standard page. If it was a standard page, I would have to put content on it, and that would kind of defeat the purpose, because I would have a copy of the page on the top and a copy of the page on the bottom, which have different content. You'd have to maintain them separately. That wouldn't be helpful. What I can do, though, let's give it a title. We'll call it tutorials. Call it tutorials. Same as the top one, because I want it to link to that top one. I'm going to untick the hide page button, and rather than being a standard page, I'm going to make it a shortcut. And it's going to want to update the page fields a little bit. And when it does that, did it do it? It's still doing it. There we go. I now have a new tab here called Shortcut. If I tick that shortcut, I can then select the page that it should link to. So, up pops my page browser, and let's link it to the tutorials page. And then I save and close. And now if I go and look at my front end again, let's scroll down here. You can see there's nothing there now, but if I refresh the page, we now have a tutorials item that I just placed there. And if I click on that tutorials, it's actually a shortcut to the tutorial page that was already there. So the way to create footer menu items is to create pages in the foot menu section, and if you don't want them to be individual pages, you turn them into shortcuts. Notice that this tutorials page is a shortcut. It's got that little arrow there that indicates that it is a shortcut. And if I were to try and edit this page, in fact, it actually tells me the page of this type is shortcut. Instead of having content of its own, it shows content from the page called tutorials. Therefore, you cannot edit it directly, and I could jump to the actual page if I wanted to. So there you go. That's how to create foot menu items that aren't their own pages. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to use our feedback form. Thank you.